Over the past 9 years that I have been day trading, I have developed what I believe to be the most accurate, valuable, and simple trading strategy and system for everyday traders like yourself. And in today's video, I'm putting it all on the line. Now, this is not hindsight. This is based on a real trade that I took this morning, live in front of thousands of traders on YouTube, on TikTok, and in my premium Discord group that had traders making money like you can see here. How much we got from that trade? 250, 160, 300 times 3 accounts, 102, 177, 400, 500, 12 points, 900, 510, green, 50, 100, 250, 100, 325. Let's go. And it is so stupid simple that you could explain it to a middle schooler. And that's how I'm going to make it for you today. So all I ask is if you get value from this video is you tap in, hit that subscribe button, hit that like. And if you're trading with prop firms, if you're looking to milk these prop firms for more payouts or your first payout, I appreciate you using code Jdun, code JDUN. It represents discipline over dopamine. It will always get you the best discount and payout protection. I'll always do my best to help you pass your challenges, get funded, get paid, and fund your future. And I appreciate your support right back. So that being said, discipline over dopamine, let's get to it. Now, today's trade was very simple. Let's break down what we do each and every day. We mark out our London high, our pre-market high, and our London low. Now, we always mark those blue, not to get them confused with what we mark out next. Let's get those color-coded. Next, we're going to mark out our 15-minute low. That's the first 15-minute low of the first 15 minutes of New York Open and the first 15-minute high. Now, my strategy is based on the 5-minute time frame at New York Open. Let's get these color-coded green, not to get them confused. And today, we saw a textbook example of my strategy coming to life. We saw an aggressive move up with 1 candle, 2 candles, and 3 candles to the upside, but no confirmation. Now, I want to see a 5-minute candle closure above this 15-minute high, but with a catch. Now, we see that we get this 5-minute closure here, but why don't we immediately enter this breakout to the upside? Because it's not supported by rising volume on the 5-minute chart. So I don't have clearly defined risk or an edge yet in this trade. We see this pullback here. And now we finally get an aggressive candle to the upside on this next 5-minute candle with rising volume. So now I'm going to wait for a pullback back down. I'm going to keep any trade stops I take below the trend-setting candle. I end up calling this trade out and entering here at 230. So I have 20 points of risk on. And we end up getting an aggressive move to the upside, which if you held for the whole move, which I did not, might I add, if you ended up holding for the whole move, you got a 6R trade out of this. Now, I get it. Most of you probably that were trading with me didn't get a 6R trade. But even if you got 1R or 1.5R or 2R, this is a textbook setup that repeats itself over and over and over. And once you see this happen enough times, that's when your confidence really starts building in it. You saw the same thing Friday. Now, Friday, I was trading live with my students at our Team Bull headquarters. That is an exclusive perk of being in my premium community, is you can come trade live with me in person right in front of my face. I'm one of the only mentors that does this in the game because I have so much confidence in myself after 9 years of trading. I'm a real person, not some guru on the internet that you can't talk to. I trade with my students. I invest in my students, and that's a huge perk of being a part of Team Bull. We saw this playing out in real time. We saw our London high here, which we're going to mark out blue. We saw our 15-minute high here. And with those stacked and with strength in the market, with this impulse candle above those levels, which we see here, impulse candle, strong move up, we waited for the pullback into this zone. We longed here after this move up. We put our stops below this trend-setting candle here, and we ended up getting up a massive move from 800 all the way up to 960. Again, I didn't hold this full move out of transparency, but it's setups like this that have made me millions of dollars in the market, that have made my students tons of money in the market, and have gotten me payouts like you saw before of $50,000 from Apex, $15,000 in counting from Top Step, and thousands a day on my live account. It's not easy, but it's repeatable and it's simple. And if you choose discipline over dopamine, and if you stay focused on the process, that's when results come. It's not about secret strategies. It's about having bigger winners than losers and having a solid R multiple on any trades that you take. If you can just simply show up and stay disciplined and not blow yourself up each and every day, your likelihood for success will increase massively. That's the one thing that I really talk about a lot when I have my group coaching calls, is that trading isn't so much about strategy. I mean, it is in a sense, like you have to have good entries and defined risk, but your problem with trading is you can't stop blowing yourself up. You can't stop over trading. You can't stop going on tilt. You can't stop revenge trading. You can't stop forcing entries or taking too many trades. All those things will ultimately prevent you from becoming a profitable trader, no matter how good your A+ setups are. No matter how good this setup is and that you can catch it every time, it doesn't matter when you blow yourself up here, here, and here. That doesn't matter. It's not about how much money you can make. It's about how much money you can keep on a long-term basis. And if you can consistently keep more money and not blow yourself up, that's when consistent profitability comes your way. And how do you do that? You choose DOD. You embrace DOD. I have a whole 3-hour free course on that on my main YouTube channel you can check out as well. You embrace discipline over dopamine. And when you do that each and every day, great things come to you as a trader. So keep trading smart, keep trading safe. I'd love for you to join me live trading every day on my main YouTube channel, Jdun Trades. And until tomorrow morning at market open, be smart, stay blessed, meditate, and do good for yourself. I'll see you at market open. Peace.